Assalamu alaikum. Nigga death, bonjour, boonie. What I say? Ni hao, I'm forgetting one. Hello. My name is Kaya, and welcome to Yeah, I Said It. Yeah, welcome, you guys. I now have access to my old account. To this account, I gained possession of that. I guess they didn't copied and studied whatever they had to study. I don't know. And you better not have a key while you was down there, lady. You better not have it. 1 second. Hold on. So, sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so I'm for real, you guys. Like, grab your drink, grab whatever you need. Okay? Your notebook, your sanity, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy this video, go ahead and do that. Now, you might not enjoy this video because what I'm about to share is a little disturbing. Okay. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Excuse me for a second, you guys. Hold up. While I'm doing that. While I'm doing this. Real quick. No. No. What are you doing? Come on now. I mean, my dog be acting like she don't eat. Like, she greedy. Sorry about that. I hope I pray everybody's having an amazing week so far. I am so far. But when I seen this info, I'm like, what the hell? Like, yo. Like, this is crazy. And this is off what's his name? The real BPEarthWatch. Look, I said it like that because y'all already know. Bitch. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not good with names. Okay, I'm not good with names, okay? I had to do my little burp. Okay, so I am getting situated, you guys. Wait a minute. Let me find me over here. Let me get up in here. Okay, let me mute it. All right, so got it. So when I seen this, you guys, I was like, what in the world is going on here? Like, they really trying to make us slaves, y'all, on a whole nother level. Like, I'm gonna die. I see it. And when my cousin said it, I said it in the previous video. Remember, I stated how my cousin told me something, yeah, you ain't killed nobody yet. And I'm like, why the fuck would he say that? Why would he say that? I'm 49. I've been walking around this planet with a temper since. And through the grace of God, the people that die, but for him to say that, I'm like, damn, man, I ain't trying to be killing nobody. Like, I'm cool now. Like, I've been chilling. Like, I'm like, pulling myself out of the streets, slowly but surely, And when I'm out there, I just move differently. I don't move the same. So I'm being real here. I recommend y'all take out your money. I don't know, half and half, something. Like, for real. Like, it's going down. Let me share my screen. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the fuck? They are really trying to make us their bitches. We gonna have to fight. I'm telling you. This is what I keep saying. And people like, oh no. And I'm not condoning violence because it doesn't have to be violent. You feel me? But some sort of fight. You can fight on all kinds of levels. It's no, I'm cool. Thank you, cuz. Thank you, cuz. You know, in the end of the day, we're going to have to stand up. Okay, that's what fighting is. Fighting is standing up. It doesn't have to be physical. Sit down. You know she don't want to be bothered with you. Lay your little furry self down. Lay down. Thank you. Don't play with me. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. Gracias, mama. Good girl. Good girl. That's right, mommy. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. You want some attention? Good, good girl. You know she don't like you. Carol don't like her. I don't know why. But she's still showing love, but I not like her, but Snickers is her favorite. She don't like Oreo. She ain't like Oreo when I got her. Anyway, moving along, right? So they're about to start fucking with our money, y'all. They're like, oh, these niggas gonna say fuck with our money? Now we're gonna fuck with their shit. But little do they know, and if that is really the case, then they're gonna see a whole lot of shit that them crackers is doing. That they've been hiding all these years, but they ain't really been hiding that because we all know they're barbaric, right? All of them are, even your little nice little cracker little friend. Mm-hmm. Definitely. So let me show this video because I gotta make my cousin's meatball with provolone cheese. Parmesan. I think we have Parmesan. We don't have Parmesan. Which I should, because I got a lot of stuff. So we'll see. If not, then I could use pepper jack on it. No, but I'm gonna shred it. I do. Anywho, moving along. Oh, let me put the link up here also. I'm gonna play the entire video. I don't know how long it's gonna be up here. This is the channel. This is the video. You guys can click there if you don't want to hear my mouth. You know. But I'm about to put it on mute. And let me see how long. The video is 16 minutes and 55 seconds long. So, yeah. You put me on mute. And I'll meet you guys back here. I'm not even going to interrupt. I'm trying not to.
Days away from Thanksgiving, and I hope that everyone gets to visit with friends and family, and that you get friend and family coming to see you, especially if you're grandparents. It makes it a lot easier if you don't have to travel, if you know what I mean, and get them to come see you. But I hope that happens. I hope the weather's good and everybody stays safe. Now, talking about traveling, this is kind of lead into this article. It wasn't planned that way, but that seems to be how it's working out. Something that I've been talking about for probably 2 years. And we mentioned something about it in a video a few days ago about these digital currency that the different banks, different nations are going to try. And what's going to happen is your money is going to be converted into this digital credit. And what you will be allowed to do will be determine on how you act as far as social credit. But there's other things that are going to be affected. And let's read this. It says Canadian bank.
If you could have your own Walmart store making thousands of dollars a day and you didn't even have to manage it, would you do it? $1,000, $5,000, even $10,000 per day or more in passive income. Fully built and managed, hands-free Walmart business. No previous e-commerce experience or complicated technical skills needed. No wasting time and money by figuring it out as you go. No more wondering how to make extra passive income. Just a real, profitable, fully managed Walmart business running 24/7 while you live life on your own terms. Right at this moment, a finely tuned system and an expertly trained team of 350 professionals are working around the clock, building, managing, and growing highly profitable Walmart stores for people just like you who want the benefits of passive income without all the work. Each and every store is generating steady income as orders flow in from Walmart shoppers 24 hours a day, every single day. And what are the owners of these Walmart stores doing while their bank accounts are growing? Sleeping, traveling, lounging on the beach, spending time with family and friends, whatever they choose. Because even these everyday entrepreneurs have 100% ownership of their Walmart businesses. They left 100% of the management up to us. One-Up Services. Our proven systematic approach allows hands-free Walmart business ownership, store setup, marketing, supply management, customer service, all done for you by our team that knows exactly how to navigate the complex and techie Walmart stuff. Zero trial and error, only proven results. The One-Up team uses the exact same systems and methods.
Launches credit card linked to carbon emissions. You know, you want to just grab Al Gore and hug him around the neck, don't you? It says a bank in Canada has become the first in the country to launch.
Sorry about that, you guys. I had to run downstairs real quick and preheat the stove because my cousin, she likes to eat late nights like this. So do I. So I was turning the stove on. So when I'm done with this video, I'm going to make her meatball sandwich. Anyway, back to the video.
Launch a credit card that tracks a customer's carbon emissions amid concerns that such a scheme could one day be used to restrict purchases. That's what it's designed to do. And as we read this, you'll see that. And what's amazing to me is when you study and look deeper into this, what they're going to tax you on as far as carbon credits, on how many trees you plant. The more trees you plant, the worse you are, because those trees are emitting carbon, you know, that we need to breathe and life on Earth needs, but that's too much. It says in an effort by the credit union to display its commitment to climate action, Van City, I guess it's maybe Vancouver, will offer a credit card that links purchases to carbon emissions, allowing customers to compare their monthly carbon footprint to the national average. The bank will also.
I said I would try. Who the fuck do these people think they are? Like, I swear to God, I cannot wait until God does what God has to do so I can be activated 100% and do what the fuck I need to do, because it is not going to be no empathy on my end at all for whatever I manifest into and got to do. I'm not playing. I'm taking animals out. I'm doing whatever. They got to go. They have to go. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, who polluting the world the most? Man, get the fuck out of here. But yet still, y'all still will be cutting down trees. It's so easy to replant trees. Let's not get that fucked up. I just watched the video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna look look in the history part. And it was a man. It was a man. That's not food. It was a man that was turning a tree. I mean, turning a branch into a tree. Like, come on. So let's not play this motherfucking game. That's why I said I'm gonna end up dying, because I know me. It's just certain fuck shit I'm not going for. And fuck it. I'm not, nah. It's just nah. That's why I've been trying to mentally get myself together for death. And that's hard to do. That's a very hard thing to do. You know, I don't need an illness to try to prepare for this shit. This is something that's gonna look. I'm not for it. I'm not for this shit. Nah, no, I'm not for none of this fuckery. Fuck out for all of that. Y'all need to run me my mules and my acres. I need all my shit. I need all my shit. Run me my motherfucking shit. Period. Before you sit there and try to fucking what? What? Bitch, what? Yo, I'm not that broad. I don't know what's going on. And see, one thing about me, I'm the type, I'll go along with anything. Well, not anything, but just about anything until the fuck shit. After that, hey, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And if it's pretty, it's pretty. If it's not, it's not. And one thing about me, I ain't forgot where the fuck I just came from. Which, mind you, it wasn't hard all like that because I had a whole lot of motherfucking fun. You feel me? And I did a whole lot of damage. So, look, I don't know what the fuck y'all think this is, but nah, not my motherfucking money. And you think what? And then so I'm supposed to pay you to get more what for what? And what you're doing is you're using the planet. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's like a woman saying, oh, and using their children. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. That, you know what? I know what that looks like. Because my mother did it to my father. That's how I know what it looks like. It's the same shit. Wake up, black folks. Because, and crackers. Y'all Asians, come on now. I know plenty of crackers and Asians and shit like that that goes through the same shit niggas do. Personally. I mean, I don't know them now because, you know, I'm grown and I've done things and been places and don't have contacts with people. But yes, just like us. It's just that we're being exploited and abused the most. That's all that's the difference. They got whores, they got drug addicts, they got all of that shit too. Actually, they all worse because they got more money to spend on that shit. Right. Come on now, let's not play with motherfucking games. That's why I said on my previous video, who the fuck playing? Nobody's playing no more. Nobody's playing. And I asked God, I said, God, let me get all the fuck shit out my system before it's time to get down and dirty. And God allowed me, ain't that some shit? To have a motherfucking ball. Nah, some gotta give. We just gotta rotate this money. Fuck they shit. Dead ass. Y'all better start stocking on everything. That flashy shit. Yup. Hey. I'm already playing this shit. Already. Instantly. Anyway, let's get back to this video. I'm going in. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just man, we got to do something for real. For real. The fuck is wrong with y'all? I know I'm gonna stand up for myself. I know this. So that's basically saying, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like the whole criminal system is about to either be no more or modernized. Mm-hmm. What you think? Comment below. By the way, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get back to this video.
So advise customers on how to limit their carbon footprint. We know many Van City members are looking for ways to reduce the impact they have on the environment. That reminds me of how many voters voted, really. You know what I mean? You know. It says, particularly when it comes to the emissions that cause climate change. This is Jonathan Fowley, Van City's Chief External Relations Officer. As a member-owned financial cooperative, we believe it is our job to do everything we can to help. When they're saying they're coming to help you guys, you better run, especially when it comes to the decisions people make with their money. Now, again, this tool will equip Van City Visa credit card holders with valuable information on their purchases and enable them to connect their daily spending decisions to the change they would want to see in the world. According to research carried out by Visa, more than 50% of Canadians are interested in monitoring their carbon footprint. As we previously highlighted back in October, Australia's Commonwealth Bank, the CBA, also announced a similar scheme, giving the customer the option to pay a fee to offset their carbon footprint, with the average listed at 1,280 kilograms, a long way from the sustainable figure of 200 kilograms. They're going to start the testing at 1,280 kilograms, but they're going to work it down to where you're limited to 200 kilograms of carbon footprint. Now, guys, I saw a chart. I'm going to try to find it. I looked at it earlier this morning and put it in this video, but what they're talking about, it's a list. How much carbon credit you're getting. In other words, you go and you gas up your vehicle. Well, then you've used up a certain amount of carbon credits. So if you do that before the week or the month's over, then you cannot purchase gas anymore, right? And that it goes for your light bill, your gas bill, several other things. How many trees you plant, things like that. But here's the deal. Even though they're limiting your carbon footprint by forcing you into this situation, they will allow you to buy more credits. So you can pollute as much as you want to if you have money. Do you understand this is the same control as the JAB system? All of it's working hand in hand. Allied with climate lockdowns, technocrats want to exploit hysteria over climate change to increase financial control over individuals. Such a proposal was presented in the science journal Nature by 4 environmental experts as a means of reducing global carbon emissions. Guys, it's not just Nature magazine, BP, oil. The big guys are all pushing this because why? They're going to be able to sell this carbon tax credits. In other words, you need some more gas to get to work, or you've used too much electricity to heat your home. Well, you can go ahead and get that extra energy and do that polluting, but you just got to pay us. So, as this article will point out, what happens? The middle class and the poor won't be able to afford it. The rich will be able to do as much polluting as they want, as they take our tax money to do it with. It says everyone would be issued with a carbon allowance card. This is going to be tied into that central bank digital currency card that we've talked about. It says that would entail all adults receiving an equal tradable carbon allowance that reduces over time in line with national carbon targets. That's what I said. If you look up above there, they're going to start this out with, you're going to be allowed 1,280 kilograms on the card, but it's going to come down to 200 kilograms unless you got some more money. The author makes it clear that the program would be a national mandatory policy. Carbon units would be deducted from the personal budget with every payment of transport fuel, home heating fuels, and electricity bills. And anyone going over the limit would be forced to purchase additional units in the personal carbon market from those with excess to sell. Now, you say, well, that's going to take some time to set up. No, it isn't. The markets are already there. People are buying this like stock so they can make billions of dollars off the poor people that need a little bit more, or the middle class that can maybe afford a little more, and then the very elite that will be owning the stock and being able to buy as much as they want. They can do anything. The poor people will have nothing and be happy. This would naturally only negatively impact poor people, with the rich able to buy carbon credits in abundance and still enjoy their lavish, environmentally unfriendly, opulent lifestyles. Couldn't have said it better. Thank you, Paul Joseph. Now, I want to show you something. You don't think this is like I said, in place and ready to go? They were already selling these to major brokers. In other words, it's going to cost you more because brokers are becoming the middlemen. Certain groups are setting up carbon tax credits. You could call those like Satan's little minions to starve you to death. That would be a good name for that group. But now We've got markets getting involved that's going to buy it up in masses, jack the price up, and charge you for it. Let me show you one of these things. And this is one of probably 1,000, guys, called Climate Trade. And I haven't went through the entire thing, but it's just how to buy carbon credits to offset your footprint. Looking to buy carbon credits to offset your carbon footprint, but unsure how to do so. In this article, we guide you through the process of doing it. As the world moves towards net zero, more and more companies are offsetting their carbon footprint by contributing financially to sustainable projects around the world. But how exactly does offsetting work, and what are your options when looking to purchase these carbon credits? And again, they're going to have the digital card that we're talking about. They're starting to do the testing on. And that card will show if you purchase gas, or you paid your light bill, gas bill, whatever else they determine will produce as carbon. Again, too many trees is on the list. The things that support human life and plant life, animal life. Now, guys, before I end the video, I want to remind all of you that have been helping with us since I think we started this Thursday afternoon on Chrissy's Critters and K9 Animal Rescue. And what she does, and we talked about it, is before they euthanize these pets, the pit bulls and other ones, she goes in and with her money gets them out of there, nurses them back to health, and pays for the vet bills, pays for the dog food, pays for the transportation when people adopt them, things like that, just all out of her pocket, all because she cannot stand to see this happening. And so many of you guys have stepped forward in the GoFundMe. There's over $4,000 now, and you guys that stepped in over the weekend, remember the video I did? I think the last one before this, because they couldn't get their PayPal set up with their GoFundMe until tomorrow, Tuesday. And everything was critical this weekend. You guys were angels. Again, you stepped in and took care of everything that was needed by going straight to their PayPal and donating. And I'm just so proud of all of y'all and the status on what we're doing now. They've got enough money to get everything kind of straightened out. And we're working on that. We're going to try to get a slab poured and get a building set up that we can have some type, or they can, it's not me. We're trying to help, but they can have some type of climate control, because when it's 20 something degrees at night and you got rain and you're in a doghouse, even though it's in a kennel pen like that, it's still pretty miserable if you don't have heat. That's why most people have their dogs inside. But when you've got that many that you're doing everything you can with, then it's almost impossible. We're going to build a shelter that we can do that with. So I'll link both GoFundMe and PayPal below this, guys. We've got an excellent start on helping these folks. I'll link the Facebook also. But let's go ahead and see the project through all the way through. Now, I hope you realize, and I think I told you, guys, I don't have a penny in this except for trying to help. I'm not making any money, let me say that. And I'm going to put my tools, my tractor. I have some materials. They have some. What we don't have, we're going to spend some time on going to the concrete company to get a discount on the slab. Maybe they will even donate it for the cause. And then go into some of the metal supply places and getting the roofing, things like that. And I'm going to ask for some friends. Russ is an electrician, carpenter. I know a good bit about both of those. And we're going to need some folks that can help with the air and heat. I'm going to reach out to some folks here in the local counties. And if
You guys can head over there, get the rest of the information about that. I let it play a little bit because I love animals too. Even the ones I'm scared of, I just don't want to get near them. But I don't want nothing bad to happen to them. Animals, they don't bother nobody unless you're bothering them, and if they gotta eat, So I don't have anything, not a problem, any issue with any animals, but especially dogs, and cats. they are, out here. Other animals, they work together to, I don't know, they're just amazing. It's just, they be good. God makes sure they good. But like dogs and stuff like that, they rely and depend on us, dogs and cats, certain other little animals. Anyway, I can go on and on about different stuff about that. I just don't feel like getting into it. I really don't. Um, I'm just like baffled about this. Like, wow. Like what the fuck, yo? Like, and I keep telling God, like, and when I tell him, ask him. I'm not gonna say what, but it's just one thing I'm just not willing to do. But it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to end up doing. You know, and I don't want no trouble. But when you start fucking with people's money, that's a whole nother issue. I don't know what the fuck they think this is. I guess they figured the crack and all the drugs they put out on the street would, fuck with the mindsets of the children that would be, like adults at this age of the fuckery they trying to pull. If that make any sense, they like planned ahead of time, so they thought, oh yeah, we're gonna throw these drugs out there, and then, you know, 20 years from now, we're gonna throw this agenda out there, and so they just thinking motherfuckers are stupid and high and just gonna accept this shit. Like, are we gonna accept this? Are you gonna accept this? I mean, certain things you just don't have no control over, when people surrender. And so easy to be swayed, compromised. I can't stand that shit. That shit get under my damn skin. Especially people that's just so quick to compromise for what, bitch? It ain't even get physical. God damn. Like, it's just, wow. I don't know, but I'm not feeling this. And that's another way of controlling the drug industry. They want you to get all your drugs from them. Weed, everything. I'm surprised they not selling motherfucking heroin behind the counter. I mean, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised. They're not selling what's the new shit out? What is that? Alcohol, fentanyl, whatever that shit is. Ghost shit. And you see, they say carbon, footprint. I tell y'all, they following my ass. They always, even when I used to be on the party night, I used to be like, "What's up, niggas and nigga reds? This is I forget the name I used. 20 bird barley to the side, but that's what I used to say. And now they come out with a fucking patch, nigga red. Like, come on, what's the odds of that shit? Like, it's just too much that I've done that is out even to this day. It's just like, so not only am I a trendsetter, but what would you call that? What would you call that? Because that's beyond that. Because this shit been like, I've noticed I've been a trendsetter since the fucking 80s. I've noticed that. I even noticed she's passed away now, but my mother's ex-husband's niece, and she used to love the way I stand. She'd be like, "Oh, I'm picture-toed," and I'm looking like, "Bitch, I'm not picture-toed. I'm just comfortable with standing like this because I stand all kinds of ways. Offhand, I stand like 3-4 different ways. I've been doing that for forever. Like, a lot of people don't know me from my walk or nothing like that. They know me from like my voice or my teeth. Sadly to say, you know, but they know me from like my teeth, my or my just my characteristics. You know, I'll start my personality, but like my people's she do deliveries too, right? After work, so we both ended up in the same spot. I was just being me, and then she said my name out, and I'm like, oh God. Cause if anybody know me, know I do not like my real name. I hate that shit. Like she don't really know that, you know. And they should have told her that shit. Cause I was waiting for her ass to call me. Like, girl, it's you know, God gave me the name Kaya, you know, but it's actually Kia. But still, I say Kaya, and then people like spell it, and I spell Kia. They be looking at me like. And then I'll be like, look, they came out with the motherfucking car, okay? So we gotta make me sound a little fancy, boo. Okay? They be like, oh, I get it. I said, plus I'm a fashion student, you know, and I'm a trendsetter. So we got to make that sound fancy. I used to say that to my teachers and shit at school. They used to look at me like, this bitch ain't gonna ever graduate. But bitches, I did. Even though they played with my GPA, but that's all good. Because guess what? God shut that whole fucking school down. I swear to God, my last year there, that fucking school was closed the fuck down. Ask anybody that went to the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. That part. That's how much God loved me. And them crackers thought that shit was funny. Thought it was all cute. All getting together and shit in the fucking office and shit. Where they chill at and shit. And do whatever it is they do. Cry and sleep and probably pinging in that bitch too. Who knows? Meaning snoring. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I do that shit. I just heard people saying it before. So I just said it. Because I think that's the terminology that they use. Pinging, ping. But I ain't gonna front on it though. It helped me heal. So I ain't gonna front on cocaine. You know, but I just don't get down like that. But anyway, you know, I feel like we should. I don't even know what I was talking about that today. That shit just threw me off because I was just seeing them in the office. Just because some of them used to confide in me, you know. And for them to fuck with my GPA like that, I went to that fucking school with a 3.8. I think it was 3.8 or 7. 3.7, something like that. But it wasn't 3.5. I know that for a fact. So, like, really? Because when I was here in Philly, I worked really, I bust my ass. I mean, because it was my first time going to college, and I was being overwhelmed. It's the win, baby. Good looking out. And you know, I was crying. I was stressed. I really, really applied myself. And then it's like when I got there, like they didn't like. I was doing the same thing, but then I just shut down because I started noticing people stealing. You know, people work. It just was a lot of shit. I'm like, God damn, these young people though. Like, how the fuck you doing that shit? And you young, like, what? I just did not understand it. And most of the shady people didn't like me anyway, and most of them were shady. A lot of artists are. And when I say artist, an artist can be an interior designer. Um, Culinary is an art. That's an art. When you make them plates motherfucking pretty, that's an art. Everybody can't make a plate look good. Okay? You know? Fashion. Um, uh, Producing. These are this drawings. You know, painting. Those are artistries. Art. Okay? Because some of y'all think I paint. I will get to that. I had to do it when I was in college, but I'm not big on that. I would love to one day, you know, when I get where I have to get financially, and far as community wise, you know, helping the people, and you know, when I want to relax, I have something to go to, you know, like on that type of note, you know, and can afford to actually take the time off, you know, to do that. You know, when you're trying to do For more than just you. Shit. How much money you think I need? So there's no rest here. It's no shit. Just it is what it is, y'all. You know I'm trying. I know I can't do this so much, but shit, at least God know my heart. That's all that matters. Fuck everything else. But yo, man, this is crazy. These motherfuckers out there motherfucking mind. And for y'all to be okay with this shit, thinking that shit cute, that's why they did the crypto. They used that to test this shit out. I mean, to see the reaction from people and who would actually partake in this shit. An experiment. I told y'all. Man, I keep telling y'all shit. And y'all not listening. Y'all not sharing or nothing. Shit, that girl that died in Mexico about her little shady ass fucking friends. They wasn't her friends. She thought they were her friends. Maybe if somebody would have passed her my motherfucking video, she probably wouldn't even fucking win. I'ma say it again and I'ma always say it. When it comes to people, the first red flag, roll the fuck out. And depending on the level of that flag, I mean, because you probably know the person for a while, then that takes the notch up a little bit more. You know, you ain't gonna just not fuck with them because they took your sweater and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that still should be a red flag for you to start scanning and paying attention when you're around this person, because they showed this potential, whether it seemed small or not. Everything is created small and then it grows to be bigger, right? That's with people, animals, shit, except for the appliances and shit. But if you want to break down the minerals and shit like that, then that's a different story. You feel me? I'm just saying, if people got good messages and they're making fucking sense, pass that shit on. What the fuck you doing? Cause don't nobody want nobody to get ahead of nobody. Well, guess what? You got a whole group of fucking people that don't want none of us to get but so far. How about that? How about focus the fuck on that? And then I thought about it like, oh man, you know, I'm ashamed to be black, you know, because look, y'all stressing me. And then I thought about it. I'm just ashamed to be human. I'm just ashamed to be this being that's able to breathe on this planet with y'all. That's what it is. I forget that chubby guy name. And he say on his greetings on his channel, you know, I could change my mind about how I feel tomorrow, next week, next year, whatever. I feel the same fucking way. And I wish, damn, what is that guy name? Shit. Y'all know I'm horrible with that shit. But the brown skinned chubby guy, or well, not chubby, because you know he's kind of solid, because he looked like he got broad shoulders. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about that part, but he's you know, because hey, I'm just changing my mind. I'm just saying, you know, this is crazy, y'all. We gotta do something. Something gotta give. I mean, what? We just gonna sit around and let? Oh, my fault. We just gonna wait for the crackers to start complaining, right? They taking everybody motherfucking money, and these banks all smiling in your face. My shady ass bank, and I know you there like that. These motherfuckers plenty of times made. I used to talk. I mean, I talk to them motherfuckers like they dogs. I mean, not dogs, worse than dogs. God damn it. Man. You know, and that's no disrespect. to my bank, but they smiling in our face, but they about to set us the fuck up. They about to take our money unwillingly. This is what I got out of that video. I don't know what y'all got out of it, but that's what I got out of it. They're gonna unwillingly take my money, your money, and turn it into some fucking credits. Bitch, I don't need you to do shit with my money. How about you tell me and discuss with me what you want to do, and then I might give you the money for that. But to sit there and say you gonna take my motherfucking money, my taxes, so you're trying to force people not to want to work, which is niggas. Niggas ain't trying to hear that shit. So that's why you bringing the aliens in. But 9 out of 10, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump wins, and he will, unless they cheat. Okay? He is going to send them foreigners the fuck back. But see, them cartels, they're here. So they ain't going nowhere. They already here. It's not going down. And as God says so. And Trump not God. Okay? Trump is not God. But damn, y'all. That just gave me a whole headache. Like, I came in from work, and I'm just thinking I'm going to make my cousin food. I don't know what I want to eat yet. I made a salmon cheesesteak. Oh, my God. Hey, y'all. That shit was so popping. Did I take a picture of it? I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to make her food. She just got up anyway, because she be crocheting, so she just got up. You know, she just laid in bed. She'll be up in a couple hours, like 2. So I want to make this food for her. Y'all stay safe out here, yo. Like, for real. Stay safe. I'm just hurt. Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, damn. Like, these people just don't get a fuck up. But back to, you know, that this their last plan. Not their last plan, but who knows? I don't know. But they running out of shit, basically. So now they want to try to make you feel guilty by saying Mother Earth. Man, get the fuck out of here. You can replant fucking trees, taking the branches off. Like, get the fuck out of here. I ain't trying to hear it. Tell that shit to somebody else. For all that, make it obligated for everybody to grow a tree near their property. Like, you know, off their property. You know, like the curve right there where you got some of the grass at right there for some people. Yeah. Make it mandatory for every other neighbor or whatever to grow in the back. I mean, grow in the front. Some shit like that. The fuck out of here. Kill a tree. Bitch. It's parts of the world nobody ever even been. Let's just relocate. Give access to that. Because you ain't got no business giving non-access to it in the first fucking place. Because y'all don't run shit. You're running it. Okay, yeah. But you're not running anything. You know why? Because the root of it. You don't run the root. So the root is the source. So y'all ain't running shit. God damn. And for us to keep playing this motherfucking game. I'm not playing no games. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm not playing no games. At all. The fuck? Anyway, what is life without love and laughter? You gotta hug yourself, hug something. Hug some awakeness. Talking about you chosen. Ain't no way the fuck you chosen and you ain't the fuck awake. If you awake, then you'll be acting. You'll be saying something. You won't be stealing. You be getting shit out, sharing shit like that. So get the fuck out of here. I be watching these videos, God be like, they ain't chosen. I'm looking, I be cracking the fuck up. So fucking deceitful. Like, get the fuck out of here. God don't know you bitches. Anyway, it shows in your behavior. It shows how you feel about your people. Tell me I'm chosen. Man, get the fuck out of here. It shows in how you move. And how you move, I'm gonna know. I'ma see, I'ma hear it. I ain't even gotta see, just looking at your ass and hearing you talk, how you move. Let me know. Fuck out of here. Not one. Fucking crazy, man. The nerve. Don't be out here putting people down, yo. Shit about to change. You fuck around, be that person you talking about. That dummy you calling a dummy, you end up being a fucking dummy. Fall back. Respect one another. Remember, hurt people do hurt things. Come here to learn, not copy, bitches. Give credit. Because God gonna see you. And God do punish people for that too. Don't ever get that fucked up. Because it's deceitful. And apparently you stole to betray. You betrayed and stole to manipulate who? Where you took it to. And presented it. Right. So your ass shall get dealt with. Bitches and niggas. Yeah. But anyway, I'm about this bitches. Out this bitch. Y'all stay safe. And do say